Hey there, everybody. I hope that all of you are well and happy. I'm back in the studio and really quite happy to be here and back home after my mom passed away. And it's been 3 weeks and a day. And I think every day that I'm not gonna cry, and it's like, shoot, I didn't quite make it, and it's just like 8 a.m. and I've already had a meltdown, and it's like, darn. My mom was an amazing, incredible person, and not so to so she was taking care of my dad who has dementia. We just didn't know how extremely bad it was until she left the earth to go to her reward, which she very much anticipated and was looking forward to, but she was hanging on. She could take care of our dad. And after she passed, he did not remember who we were or who she was or that she passed or anything. So 3 weeks since Mama passed away, and then we put Dad in memory care a week after that. So it's really been like, like losing two parents in one fell swoop. I did get to see my dad, and he asked me what my name was. And I said, Tammy. And he said, well, that's a pretty name. It's like, okay. So, just another chapter of life. Gosh, life is always like a box of chocolates. You never quite know what you're going to get. So we are just navigating this new reality for all of us. I'm very lucky to have my sisters and my brother to help us all along, and nieces and nephews, and just everyone who has been so kind and sent cards and notes, and thank you so much. All right, let's get on with our journals. And I have 3 to go in the shop, you guys. I really do appreciate the way that you guys really chipped in and helped me when I was getting ready to head out of town on these couple of trips that I've been on. So to deal with stuff. So we're going to take a look at these journals. I already have them listed in the shop, except for this one, which I'll list as soon as the video is posted. I have not titled this yet. I think I'm going to call it Saturn, because this is such a beautiful depiction of it's not necessarily Saturn, but it's a planetary similarity to Saturn. I just thought it was really, really pretty. You guys know that I'm really into making paper beads now, so I put paper beads on the spine, and she's quite a chunky monkey, as most of these journals are. She is 5 inches in girth. I like anything celestial, anything that has to do with the stars or the planets or whatever. These are prompted journals, you guys. If you're not familiar with them, the paperclip indicates items that can go together. Generally, these books are designed to give you quick starts in your art project. So you don't have to really you don't have to dig into your stash and try and find things that go together. You're already curated. Does that make sense? So everything that you do is quick, and it doesn't. You don't have to be quick about it. It's just that and this is a good example. I have not painted. I have not done anything artistic since January the 18th when Mama made her passage. And I really do miss being able to come to the desk and pull out my paints or pull out an art project and just go for it. I also think it's soothing when you have an art project that you can do, you can complete and get that really nice endorphin releasing sense of completion when something is all done. As my nephew says, my nephew is autistic and his only words are all done, which, yay, you know, that's it. Those are two great words, all done. You really don't have to say anything else. If you've completed something, you're all done. So you can see how you have a lot of papers to choose from. You have cards to choose from. You have cardstock to choose from. You have little stickers to choose from. Remember, I use found items. I use, this one's coming unstowed. This is what happens often. So when you get your book, just kind of go through and press these back down because Tammy tends to overstuff pockets, and she would say sorry, but she's not sorry to overstuff the pockets. So there you go. And we end with this pocket back here. I forgot what I was talking about. The completion of a project, and completion is such a, if you're just not feeling yourself, and if you're just not quite like all together, or if you are having happiness issues, which I am, which is completely understandable, right? If you are having happiness issues, don't beat yourself up. Just I have a couple of solution things that I like to do when I'm having happiness issues. And one of them is to create. The other is to make a list, and, not a long list, like 5 things, right? And just accomplish those 5 things. Again, it speaks to that endorphin releasing completion issue that we have. When you finish a task, it makes you feel good, right? Sorry. I also picked up some insane allergy when we were I think doing some cleaning at my mom's house, and I was like, goodness gracious. And I'm just not quite done with it's just like that typical dust allergy, seasonal kind of thing. Had it before. I just didn't expect to get it, in February, because usually it's kind of a thing that happens kind of in spring, when everything is in bloom and all that stuff. But anyway, so if I cough, then I'm coughing into my sleeve, okay? I ran out of honey from the farm, and that's usually how I kind of manage, any sort of allergy stuff. I am really, look at this old reader. I love this. I probably told you guys, I remember learning to read. I remember sitting in a classroom and actually, I remember seeing a word and knowing what the word was. It was like old Dick and Jane books and that sort of thing. Yes. Oh my gosh, I am OLD. Yes, I am. But that's okay too. So I think we were talking about if you're sad or you're out of sorts or whatever, that it's really fun to, for one thing, these books are very vibrant and they're very interesting if you just go through here and just look at some things. Often that will kind of take you out of yourself a little bit and, give your mind something to think about, something to consider, other than the fact that it is super hard to put one foot in front of the other, and super hard to get out of the bed in the morning, and super hard to get much of anything done, and super hard to eat, and super hard to take a walk, and that kind of thing. I have never experienced anything like this. And I know I'm preaching to the choir, because you guys have told me about your losses, and I'm just so sorry. So anyway, my mom loved birds. One of the last few things that I bought for her was some bird cards, and oh my gosh, she loved the cards. My mom was she was an avid correspondent, by golly. I would get a card or a note or coupons, or one of her very favorite things to send me was clippings from the newspaper. Especially, now this sounds macabre, but it's not, obituaries. She would send me, now this is her humor, she would send me obituaries that were unnecessarily long, like a half a page of a newspaper, and the top she would write, "This is too long." And so when she passed away and we were considering, what to do, my mom's accolades could have filled 2 pages of a newspaper. And then she would have said, "This is too long." So we kind of just opted for nothing, which would have pleased her exceptionally. She would have said, "Yes, I don't want a service, I don't want a memorial, I don't want people troubled, I don't want anything like that," because that's how she was. And she had a funny sense of humor. The past few years, as my mom and dad had COVID a couple years ago, and they were hospitalized, and then they went to rehab center, and they didn't like it, and came home and refused to have anyone come help them or whatever. And my sister sent me a voicemail from Mama not long ago, and the voicemail said, "We're still alive. Sorry about that." And I play it when I'm just super wanting to hear her voice, because it really makes me laugh. Because we all get there, right? Mama was almost 86, and it's like, geez, exactly how much longer am I going to have to stay here? So it's good to laugh. Thank you for letting me laugh with you today. Okay, I think we're just about at the end of these flips for these journals. These journals are $45 and free shipping. If you have any allergy advice, please let me know. I think part of it's allergies, and part of it is just the simple fact that I have not had a day, without tears. And that's okay, because that's how things are. That's how stuff is. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. And I hope that I will see you really, really soon. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.